2 gods and a demon. Oh no.
Yeti.
It doesn't.
It can hear me.
Twitch
Hello!
doesn't detect Fry as a person because he's the wrong color
It's not
for
even
a human being.
Yeah, it's not even Twitch. It's just
He's like, sorry.
So big.
Twitch is like, sorry, you can't stream. Lobsters aren't allowed on Twitch. Check the TOS.
Hello! Yes,
Why
hi!
not Zoidberg?
Welcome to episode 96 of the Chronicles of Nidum, run by us here at Dice of the Beholder and streamed on the wonderful heavyweight RPG. Though with this kind of professionalism at the beginning of the stream, I don't know why he still lets us on.
I don't know why you put something up shit.
Because we are fucking delightful.
We are. But yes, welcome, episode 96. We have a full house for you this evening, but before I bring everyone's lovely face up on screen.
Isn't that a sitcom?
Oh yeah, an old one.
Yeah, with
showing your age,
Olsen
showing your
twins,
age
right?
there, Greg. Showing your
I
age
only
there,
know
Greg?
about it because I've been studying things from your youth.
Ah, okay. Full house is before my time. Oh god. Oh god. But anyway, yes, that's upcoming. Cool. Right. So, before we get into it, our sponsors, as ever, the wonderful and amazing Loki Battle Mats, UK-based TTRPG, award-winning UK-based TTRPG accessory creator. There are many books of battle mats, little, big, giant sizes, and their modular book sets are full of amazing artwork that add an awesome backdrop to any tabletop game. Please, if you want to find out more, search up Loki Battle Mats, Loke. They are found that way on most social media, or you can pop over to their store, lokibattlemats.com, the link in chat, to shop and purchase their physical maps, or pop over to Drive-Thru RPG, where you can find many of their digital maps available as pay what you want. They are well worth it. Please go show them some love. Our second sponsor, the wonderful and amazing Sirenscape. If you want to engage your players in
You did get engaged to one of your players.
Actually, yeah. I did. Yes, very true. If you want to engage your players in the game, whether they are sitting around the table with you or whether they are playing over Discord or Teams, or why would you use Teams? Zoom.
Teams.
What is wrong with you?
Brian's having a strong
that would be a pretty cool work. That would be a pretty cool bonding meeting in work, though, right? Team morale meeting. Let's play some D&D.
I can't think of anything worse than a previous job and playing D&D with people from there minus you.
But yes,
one of the other people at my previous job did play D&D. So.
If you would like to engage your players and get them sucked into the world you're describing for them, pop over to Sirenscape.com, where you will find amazing ambient sounds from dragonfire, roaring flames, a busy tavern, and the wonderful...
Someone coming super hard.
Yeah, every once in a while there is, for some reason, someone coming super hard. And, as always...
In the background of the happy crowd
the beautiful Wilhelm scream. It is. Happy crowd murmur. Someone is having a very happy time.
Just as someone, a little too happy to murmury.
Yes, please pop over to
Sirenscape. And every now and again you panic that you've left a tab open.
Please pop over to Sirenscape.com, because epic games need epic sounds.
I'm going to start making sounds for Sirenscape and just put the bum, ba-da-dum, bum.
I'm going to start muting the desktop sound until I get through
I really don't understand why you don't.
You've got to let us have our fun. Like, all our characters are going to die in the first 5 minutes. And,
True.
Then I guess we're all going to be kicked off the stream and replaced with someone.
It's okay, guys.
Someone better.
I've got a backup character. It is not as good as Dice.
Unfortunately, I don't have any backup characters, so I'll just have to resign from the stream.
Our third sponsor. Have they stopped now? I think they have. I think everyone's stopped. Our third sponsor. Our third sponsor is the wonderful and amazing Sparky & Co. For all your miniature needs, please pop over to their Etsy store, where you can find fantastic examples of a lot of the prints they've done. Incredibly worth the money. And there are also very soon going to be some pictures of players we've had printed as Sparky will begin to offer a Hero Forge printing service. And he's printed our Monday night characters out, and they look awesome. So I can't wait. I think he sent them
That's a
now.
point. Sorry, I can hear either a cat or your children shouting.
It's the children.
It's not Rich.
It's from Millie. But yes, pop over to the Etsy store. Links in chat. Sparky and Co. and go show him some love. And if you want, you can enter the code HEAVY to get yourself a barbarian-sized D12% discount. Right. Everyone's on screen. Okay, yes. Woo!
Hi.
You can, if you want to, also pop over to all of our socials. Both Heavyweight Gaming and Dice of the Beholder. Pop over, join our Facebooks, Twitter, Instagrams, but more importantly, join our Discords, where you can get involved in communities of many like-minded geeks who chat shit about very, very geeky things. And eventually, probably get yourself. You're not muted anymore, Greg. You can just speak. Yes, get yourself on a stream with these wonderful people, maybe one day. But yes, those are our socials. On a much more serious note, every year for at least the past, I think it's 6 years, Heavyweight RPG and many of the community have jumped on this stream. Or jumped on this channel, sorry, maybe once or twice a year in order to try and raise as much money as they possibly can for some wonderful causes. I think we've raised just under £8,000 over the last few years for some very worthwhile charities, and we are going to try and beat that this year. My birthday week, the 24th to the 28th of July, we are going to have we're going to play, or attempt to play, 60 hours of Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, so midday until midnight. You can join the Monday lot when Gloria is not enough for 60 hours of D&D, where it is either...
I can't believe you're doing a whole hour for every year you've been alive.
Mm-hmm. It is either going to be... Son of a bitch. It is either going to be...
Harsh, I really like Greg's mum.
And my mum's really nice. Why are you being mean about my mum?
Yeah, what the hell?
That's really hurtful. I'm going to tell her you said that, and I think she'll be very hurt.
I think she'll be very amused.
You could mute them, Greg, again.
It is either going to be the end of the When Gloria is Not Enough massive campaign arc, or it is going to be the beginning of a brand new stream with a brand new party, all played by us. But yes, please, if you haven't already, join our Discord, join all of our socials, and find out a lot more about the wonderful 3 charities we're supporting: Papyrus, Shelter UK, and MS UK as well. If you haven't already, steal from the rich, give to us, and we'll give to some worthwhile causes. But yes, thank you. So
We know.
I wasn't muted. Bri deafened me.
I said deafen everybody.
Honestly, we think that's a great way to do it, because then you get to do your intro and we get to just sit here and vibe.
Yeah.
So, would anyone like to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah!
Right. Hey, Millie, you know I said my tea was really strong in the bottom?
It has still a tea bag in it, didn't it, Charlie?
I just found the tea bag in the bottom.
Yep.
Hey babe, I've got
We're
something else
fine.
that could be strong in the bottom.
Oh, God.
So that's how tonight's going to go.
I don't know what's wrong with us.
It's gallows humour. That's what it is. It's the jokes you
Yes.
tell as you're being led to your inevitable demise.
We all know we're about to TPK.
So,
Or we have a shot at it.
So cringe for someone who literally can't kill a party member to act like he's going to TPK us.
I'm
last
just going to
time
create a new character while he does his intro.
on the Chronicles of Nidum, after completing your investigations in Gracia into the murders of the gods, you were aided and at least being pointed towards the culprit by Hades, who confirmed that Aphrodite's thread was close to ending. You found your friend Ace. You helped defeat Thor in combat, and Ace, you inevitably inherited Mjolnir. And when you woke the next day, discovered that Mjolnir had attuned to you as opposed to you attuning to it. You then decided to, upon receiving the information that it was in fact Thor that was now in peril, no longer Aphrodite, you made your way as quickly as you could to Olympus, where you entered, or at least tried to find, the entrance to the Forge of Hephaestus, where apparently Thor's life would end. It was on your way in, you set off a glyph of warding, and the glyph of warding summoned 4 spectral Myrmidon warriors, 2 made of fire and 2 made of ice, but all with the faces of victims of the Reverend's past vengeance. With not enough time to delve further into the Reverend's backstory, you made your way quickly then down a corridor, after hearing the pained groans of Thor, into the Forge of Hephaestus, where you finally, or eventually, found Zeus torturing Thor, chained in the middle of a huge hallway, and Hephaestus standing at the back of the room, towering over their companion, Sepsis. After a few harsh words from the Reverend, Sepsis clicked their fingers and immediately became invisible. It was at that moment that a huge wall of flame burst up and started maybe 15 feet high, 60, 70 feet long, covering Hephaestus. You can still see Hephaestus then through the flames as they flicker, as he smiles grimly at you all. But Zeus, just glowing white-blue energy from their eyes, just stares vacantly at you. And I would like everyone, please, to roll initiative.
I don't wanna.
Sorry, what were we doing?
Oh,
We're rolling initiative.
I rolled a nat 20. That's
Nice.
probably the only one I'm going to get today, and it was on initiative.
Oh, well, you're going to love what I got then, Charlie. Oh, yeah.
Was it a one?
So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I'm 32.
Okay.
You look hot though.
I'm 21.
You could pass for
What,
22.
432?
Yeah.
I mean, you do look hot for 32.
Yeah.
You also look hot for,
Okay, so
26.
Oriana, 22.
But not 25. You
22.
look like a fucking
Ace.
hag for a 25.
16.
Dice.
You don't need to talk about it. Put me at the bottom and call it good.
Dice.
I don't wanna
Dice.
talk about... 4! Look at your sodding screen. Billy was going like this.
I've got like 20 different windows open.
You don't look at us.
He doesn't pay
Well,
attention.
I will in a
He doesn't
minute.
love us.
The Reverend.
28.
28.
Nice. At least I'm not
28.
first.
28.
Oh my god, this is going to be such a shit show.
Why?
I need to get closer to Ace.
Everyone.
I'm just going to be like,
To be fair, if someone's close, I don't mind that because, like, advantage and all that, you know?
Okay.
which one's further forward?
That's very sweet of you to say, Sage. I'm choosing
Okay.
to believe you mean distracting as we're beautiful and not distracting as if we're just
You glance at the camera and
watching,
go,
So-
let me watch a car crash happen.
yeah. Who's that going on over there?
Top of the round. Reverend.
Okay. Talk to me about what I am seeing here. So, big wall of fire.
Mhm.
Can we see Hephaestus through it?
Barely. He's got quite good cover.
could see his belly.
It is very thick flame.
Hardly.
As it flickers, you can just make out like his silhouette, but it is being distorted by the fire.
Okay, and
a normal ranged attack against him would be at disadvantage.
Okay, and does he also have partial cover from the big beardy bastard?
He does.
That doesn't feel like a sound tactical move. I haven't thought much about this, so I've got to, have a browse through my spell list and things.
Okay.
No. I would like to. I have the antimatter rifle out. I would like to prepare a shot at Hephaestus.
Okay.
If it becomes less disadvantageous to do it.
Okay.
So if Zeus moves, or if I get a better view of Hephaestus, whatever. I'd also like to. No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Oh, Thor. Talk to me about Thor.
Thor is
he
currently kneeling. He looks a lot thinner, almost as if he's been starved for like months. He now looks like and you can see the chains on his wrists holding him in a kneeling position as he rages at Zeus in front of him. But the raging is becoming like less and less. He's becoming quieter, and his voice is becoming weaker. You can almost see the chains draining the power from him.
Okay, so I can see the chains.
Yes.
And the chain goes from Thor to Zeus, correct?
No, the chain goes at the moment from Thor into the floor. It is almost as if the forge itself is absorbing the power from him. The chain
into
on
the floor.
Into the floor below Thor.
Okay. Disregard everything I just said.
Okay.
I am going to take a shot at the chains.
Okay.
I will. I will spend a grit point for Deadeye shot.
Okay.
For advantage on this, and it's going to be sharpshooter. It's not a great roll, but I am using the antimatter rifle, so it's still 23 to hit the chain.
23. As the shot flies out, the huge beam of light flying from the front of the rifle, as it gets within maybe 3 feet of Thor, you see this green globe of energy just burst into existence and expand around Thor, and your shot is deflected off into the ceiling.
Okay.
The chains holding Thor seem to surge with energy, and he becomes weaker again. But it does appear that for now, Thor is surrounded by a globe of invulnerability.
Okay. I will reload.
Okay.
And
Roll a perception check on that as well, please.
perception check it is.
To do with sight.
Okay, so I have advantage. That's a D12, Greg. You don't roll those deception checks usually. 21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At the same time as the globe flared into existence, and the chains kind of flared as well with energy, you can see there is a, like, just as the flames flicker, you can see Hephaestus holding up one of his arms. On one of his forearms, there is a bracer there, and it glows with exactly the same energy. As the pulse of the globe of invulnerability happened, so did the pulse of light from Hephaestus.
Okay. I'll take a shot at Hephaestus. I'm not going to put any sauce on this one.
Okay.
Just a regular shot.
Can I ask if everyone else saw that bracer?
At the moment, it was just the
I'll
Reverend.
call it out.
Okay.
I'll call out what I saw.
Thank you.
So that is again a 23.
A 23.
Hmm.
Okay. 23 to hit. Give me a second.
Oh shit! I have disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the beam of energy does lance, but it just, you see nothing as it just disappears through
Yeah,
the
it's
flames.
worse than that. It's actually, antimatter rifle doesn't have a misfire score.
Doesn't have a misfire.
Oh, sweet! Just missed then.
Is that the end of your turn?
Maybe. I'll use a War Priest to get an attack as a bonus action, which I'll just use to reload.
Cool. Any movement?
No.
Alright. Oriana.
Hi. What's Zeus doing?
Zeus is currently standing, just staring vacantly at you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
For more info, in fact, on what Zeus is doing, roll me and you can choose, perception or insight.
They're both the same for me, so. 20. Unnatural 20, but 20. On either, because I have +2 on both.
You get
insight?
You gotta choose.
You will get because you would get different information depending on which one you chose. So
Let's do
insight.
insight, because I've spent time with him already, so.
Okay. As you stare up at Zeus, it is very obvious to you almost instantly that this is not the Zeus you've met before. Physically, yes, they have not grown in size, they have not changed in any way, shape, or form. However, they stand as if asleep. Their arms slack at their sides, their eyes only half open. No pupils, they just seem to glow with this blue-white energy.
Does it look like he's under the influence of something? Like a spell?
It doesn't look like Zeus's home.
Right.
Yeah.
My passive perception's 25. Would that get me anything extra on that? Without Zeus?
As you're looking around then, Zeus being the obvious target for you, as you see Zeus, you notice they do have a thick, heavy beard that covers like most of their face and ends just above their waistline. But you notice as they kind of stand there gently swaying, just completely relaxed, you start to see a collar around Zeus's neck.
Right.
I haven't seen collars from the Empire, so I wouldn't know.
Would I?
You haven't seen it.
No, but would you tell me?
If I'd seen it on my... That's up to Bri. If I can, I will. But I suspect I can't because I didn't see it on my turn. I saw it on yours. So I'd be speaking out of turn.
It would be speaking out of turn a little, yes.
Okay. And I don't see it on my insight check. Can I do an Arcana check? Because I can see he's obviously under the influence of something.
No. Only because it's 6 seconds, and you've already spent a lot of your turn just kind of trying to get the general idea of who he is as a person.
But I can blatantly see that I mean, I can see something's not right.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know what's causing it.
No.
How long does this last? Okay. Mostly because I know. What does hang on? Let me do double check something. Because if I use this, that's a hell of a spell slot to use up on it. Okay, no, I'll leave that for now and just pray that you don't do what I think you might do, because we're certain persons in the room. I don't want to hit him.
No.
No. Can I ask how big Hephaestus is? Is he large?
Yes.
Fascinating. Thank you very
And
much.
Zeus is bigger than Thor, right?
Zeus is the largest thing in the room.
Right, and Thor's on his knees anyway, so if I was to fire, I'd be firing over the top of Thor.
And you can fly.
Yes, true. I could fly up a little bit. Okay, hang on. How does that work? Okay. Bit strange. I'm gonna cast message to Zeus. And
Okay.
I'm just asking. I'm just looking to see if he's like in there. So if he's still able to reply within himself mentally.
Okay.
So a bit like locked in syndrome. He's consciously aware of what's going on around him, but he cannot do anything.
Okay.
So I cast a message and just ask, "Are you there? What's happening?"
You feel the energy leave you. As it does so, you feel it cast into the void.
Okay, so
There
nobody's
is
really.
nothing there.
Okay.
However, all of you here, though a lot of you don't realize what the reason for it is. But the instant you've cast your spell, Oriana, you hear a hiss of steam and a grinding of gears and clockwork, but also the heavy impacts of flesh and stone, as suddenly, careening at full speed with steam coming around their ears, and all of their joints, comes a heavily armoured Cyclops, moving with lightning reflexes, almost in reaction to you casting a spell.
Sweet.
It's going to rush forward, and it is going to... there we go. Make one slam attack against the Reverend. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was all though, thank goodness.
Reverend, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as a huge fist covered in metal, stone, and wood just smashes into you.
Okie dokie.
You can see the Cyclops now appears to be wearing a helmet, and it completely encompasses their face, and it bristles with arcane energy. The reason you can tell is it's Cyclops is there's a large window on the front of the helmet, and its one eye at the center of its forehead is magnified to a huge degree. Is that the end of your turn, Oriana?
Yeah, I just fly up into the air so that I'm not.
Okay. How far up?
Swinging. How far up can I go? Oh wait, is that part of my speed?
Yeah.
Oh, I've used it. I can't fly up then. I've used my full speed.
What, to get forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can't
When
fly.
I walked over. Yeah, so I can't. I'll stay on the ground. That's fine.
No problem.
No,
Okay.
I will. I don't think. Wait. Yes, I can. I can bonus action bardic inspiration. To. Give it to Ace. So you get an extra D8 on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Thank you.
Cool.
I did say woo, but then realised I was muted.
Okay. So. At this point,
Yeah.
Zeus stirs into motion. You can't see any kind of reaction in their face. They do not grimace, they do not call out. However, their hands lift up before them. And you start to feel the wind, the breeze pick up in the room. And I am going to... Bum, 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 bum. They launch one of their hands forward, and the wind, or the breeze, just coalesces into this huge javelin. And it's gonna be... Bum, 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 bum.
It's gonna be made.
It is going to... Who's closest to Zeus? Oriana.
I'm gonna counter spell.
Counterspell?
Yeah.
It's not a spell.
Oh,
It's a
no.
natural ability.
Oh, for f-
It's his version of a weapon attack, right?
Also, strikes unerringly. Does not require a roll. You take 17 points of piercing damage as the wind begins to cut into you. And the javelin immediately disappears.
Cold.
So, no, piercing damage.
Piercing damage, right? Because you said wind. I got confused.
It is
Oh,
then...
that's fine.
Zeus is then going to... go, so...
No.
Okay.
I said no, so Zeus.
Zeus is going to move towards you. They are then going to coalesce the wind again, and the javelin flies forward. Ace, you take 23 points of piercing damage as the wind javelin hits you.
Ow.
And now it is your turn, Ace.
Okay, let me just take my damage first.
Okay.
There we go. 23. Right, to start us off, I would like to cast a... What should I decide on? Let's try a branding smite at 4th level just to start us off. Why not?
Okay.
So I will roll to hit that, and I will be doing that to my closest folk here, I think. Well, the closest person I can hit with that. Be that bastard right there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just going to go for the centaur. Is that okay?
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Cyclops? Whichever.
Go
My
for it.
brain is working today.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Don't think that was a hit, but we'll see. Right, with Munya, it's plus 14, isn't it, to hit? So it's a 5. So it's 19.
19.
Yeah.
A 19 does hit.
Ooh, we like to hear that. Right, in that case then, I get to roll some things, which will be fun for me, maybe not for him. Right, so I get to do 46. I'm going to use theirs, why not? That's 19 radiant damage.
19 radiant damage.
Yeah. plus whatever Milnya does, which I'll check. Which will be 2d6 plus 9 bludgeoning. And that is 17 bludgeoning damage.
17 bludgeoning damage as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I get any advantage for him being flanked? No, I don't. I don't have to do that anyway. It's only for hit, roll to hit unit advantage, isn't it? That's fine. Cool. Right, how's he looking, bro? Does that make even a little bit of a difference to him at all?
Remember, you can choose either thunder or lightning damage and roll an extra 3d10 as well.
Oh, that's true.
Because it's Mjolnir.
Let's do thunder. Why not?
Okay.
I have to bring it up on the other one though. 3d10, isn't it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that. 19 again.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thunder.
Cool. He is rocked from your first strike, and you can see like parts of him just start to drop off. You start to see bone, or what should be bone, but appears to be kind of metal and gears. This Cyclops seems to be half living, half construct. A strange, weird experiment of Hephaestus.
So not quite a necromancy.
You don't know?
And not quite a warforged.
You don't know?
He's something I've not ever seen. Does he resemble either of those things?
Only in that his bones appear to be made of metal, and there is some strange force causing him to still be able to move, but apart from that, that's the only likeness.
Okay. Good to know.
Second attack?
Yeah, let's whack him again with Molyneux.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll roll to hit on that. A 16 plus 14, so 30.
Definitely hits.
Yeah. That was good math from me.
And that's 2d6 plus 9 and 3d10, either thunder or lightning.
Yeah, so 12 for the bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do 3d10 on the other one. 1 sec. And that is an 8 for... Let's do lightning this time. See how he likes that.
8 lightning. He does not appear to absorb any of the damage. Your hit does exactly the amount of damage you expect it to. And again, you just start taking chunks out of him with the hammer. Just start stripping bits off him with each swing. He is now looking hurt.
Oh, that's hurtful to me that he's only looking hurt now after all that damage.
Is that the end of your turn?
It is, yeah.
Okay. So, the Cyclops rounds on you then, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
And almost as a Henry Cavill cocking of his arms, but this time you can actually hear as if like a mechanism is being held in place just to spring out, and both of his fists fly out in 2 directions, one at the Reverend and one at you, Ace. Reverend, that's going to be 17 to hit.
Nope.
And Ace, that's going to be 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits me.
Okay. You take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. You hear a deep, throaty laugh that appears to burn with fire itself. You come, Oathbreaker, to commit another sacrilege in my temple.
You bring friends with such interesting toys. It is strange you thought they would help you in the temple of the god of constructs.
There is a pulse of magical energy. You, Millie, Dice, you hear a scream in the back of your mind. And it's Kira. I need you to roll me an intelligence saving throw. Using the armor's intelligence.
Oh shit, you're outside of Ace's thing as well.
Using the armor's intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I've had a bunch of things open because I've been thinking.
Okay.
A dangerous endeavour. She has -5, Richard.
To what?
To intelligence, apparently.
Oh no. Ow!
Kira. Okay, 14. Which is about as good as we could possibly ask for in this scenario.
14. So you rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. As the pulse of magical energy hits you, the armor stiffens. Your 360-degree vision just is completely wiped out, and all you can see in front of you is the intricate workings of the mechanisms of the armor, the controls, and a solid metal wall. The armor, for all intents and purposes, is innate.
She'd better be okay. I'm going to be very cross if you've killed my friend.
Hang on. So I need a second. Give me a second. There we go. And bum. Something else that does happen. The door at the back of the armor pops open.
I figured you'd let me get out.
And
No, I already blocked it, Biggie.
go.
Yeah, it says Blizz.band. And it's
Yeah.
block.
While Richard's thinking, we can...
Sorry, I've just got to... Okay. And... Cool. I need to give you control. There we go. Cool. So you now should have control of your token. Yes?
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay. With that, you also then see the fires part a moment, and Hephaestus reaches his hand forward, pointing at you all.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, there we go. I am gonna need... There we go, that works. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from Oriana, Ace, the Reverend, and Dice.
Wait,
Is that a
did
fire
the armor...
attack?
That was a spell, in fact.
Is it fire though?
Yeah.
Because I'm immune.
Sorry, Rich, did the armor throw me out? Or did the door just open?
The door is open. You're not out
Okay,
yet.
so technically I'm not out then, which technically means I'm still surrounded by the armor.
The door is open.
Right, but I'm still facing this thing coming towards me. The fire's going to go around it. Think of physics. It wouldn't make any sense. Fire can't...
You want me to think
Go
of physics
inside.
while you're in a giant suit of armor that spoke to you that comes from another planet?
Yes.
Okay, I will consider how physics works in my world.
Have advantage?
That I have created.
Well, physics
And,
works normally in every other way. The physics makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you, Sage.
What was it? Dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yeah, dex save.
I'm going to use my actual dice on this one because I have a d20 in front of me.
I rolled 19.
The thing, to be honest, it was 15.
Okay. So Oriana, you're fine. You don't get.
Yeah.
You are
Just
immune.
warmed up a little bit.
Um,
Am I rolling or not?
roll with advantage.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, well,
I'd
I'm
say
really
your
glad.
dex save would be you getting in close back into the armor and tucking in.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll to tuck.
19?
Okay. And I need the reverence, but I can do that later. Oriana,
I've got Greg's next move, by the way.
Yeah.
Oriana, obviously bathed in flame. You are
Toasty.
Perfectly comfortable.
toasty, completely fine. Ace, what was your roll? Sorry,
It was a 15.
in total.
Yeah.
Did you use your bardic?
I didn't, no. That's
You
a
can
good
use that
shout.
if you want to.
Add your bardic.
It's a good show. Dude, oh no, that was worse somehow.
So you add it on.
Oh right, well,
You
it's,
roll a. Hang on, what was it? You roll.
Roll a
D8?
d8.
You roll d8 and add that
Oh.
on.
there we are. Need to
Yeah,
find
don't make it worse.
it. No.
It can only make things better.
Woo! I rolled an 8.
Hey!
Okay. And yours was, sorry, dice,
19.
19.
No,
19.
Yeah.
19.
Oh.
Okay.
Whatever, it was high.
Okay. So, dice and ace have saved.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Do you want me to roll the reverence dex save?
Yes, please.
I don't know what his plus is to it.
I do.
Good you do.
That's 9. I'm
9
sorry.
plus 4 because he's within 10 feet of ace.
Okay.
So 13,
13
plus
plus
6,
whatever his save is.
19. Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
So, that's 12, 17, 18, 19, 22, 28. So you all take 14 points of fire damage.
Resistant to fire, I take half that.
So you take 7 points of fire damage.
I'm immune.
Do I
You
take?
0.
No. So saved. Yes.
No, you take 14.
14,
Ace.
yeah. And so does the rev. You take half if you save. So 14 is the halved.
Fucking nonsense.
Look, it could have been 28.
I know it could have been 28, but still. Save's a save to save.
Okay. So. And that is the end of his go. Next up, we have Dice.
Yes, good. Hi. Okay. First things first, rather than climbing slowly out, I'm just going to jump my way out and immediately start flying forwards to my max of 35 feet. Because I'm already... How tall is the construct?
Your armor.
Yeah.
It's about maybe 15 feet tall.
Great,
Full
I'll jump
stretch.
off the top of that. Start flying forward.
Okay.
Am I using half my movement to get out of it, or is it just a straight... I can jump straight up and
you
go?
would need to use half your movement to get out of it.
What's half of 35 feet?
Round down, so 15.
I don't want to round down, round up. Give us some advantages here, jeez.
I can round up damage as well if you like.
Sometimes you do. Fine. Okay, so actually my starting point would be on top of it.
Mhm.
So I've got 15 feet left, is that right? Or 20 feet?
15.
No, 15. So I can only get to literally there. Wow, what a movement. Okay. I'm not moving myself, I'm just measuring it over and over again.
That's okay.
5, 10, 15. Wow, I am. But I'm 15 feet in the air, so there's that.
Okay.
Okay. I would like... I'm in infiltrator armor. As an action, I'm going to convert it across to guardian armor.
Okay. So the rest of you see Dice, just immediately go from quite skinny and like skin tight armor to like hench.
Yeah.
Just explodes with muscle.
Yeah.
And actions in combat would be good. Oh, I was already in guardian armor. No,
Nice.
that doesn't seem right. I wouldn't have
No,
been.
you wouldn't have. No.
No, I think I've just left it like that.
Okay.
I'm not going to cheat. So I am going to... You really changed everything I had planned.
Yes, it did.
Actually, you just delayed it slightly. Yeah, as an action, then... Oh no, I can't use it as an action because I've already done it.
Reach.
Yeah. There's nothing else I can do except stick a shield of faith on Oriana, which I will do again.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So
that do
plus 2
again?
bonus to AC.
+2 bonus.
Yeah. But only until I concentrate on something else, so you've got it for a little bit.
Reverend, you took 14 points of fire damage because you saved from a fireball.
That's all I can do. That's it. Because I had to get out of the construct, so yeah. That's it. God, you wait all this time for a turn, and then all you do is move 15 feet and stand there turning your armour over.
Okay.
Fuck me. If someone could pick me up and just launch me towards Hephaestus, that'd be grand, you know?
As Dice then becomes much more hench, their armor growing in size, you hear Thor scream, not groaning, and this time it is not in anger, it is in pain, and there is fear. And you see them become even thinner and weaker, and instead of kneeling, they fall and they're almost seated.
God, it's a time trial.
One hand pushing them up. They are messed up.
Oh no, my baby boy.
Back to the top of the round. Reverend.
Uncle Thor.
You're muted, Greg.
Thank you. I'm going to start by looking over at Hephaestus and just saying, I have committed no sacrilege, but I aim to. And
I like it. I like it.
And I'm going to take aim at Zeus.
In fact, I like that so much you're going to have inspiration.
Thank you. I'm going to immediately use it. Instead of using a grip point to get advantage on this shot.
Cool.
I'm going to take aim at Zeus.
Okay.
And I'm specifically going to fire at the collar.
The collar? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, I presume that I'm aiming for a higher AC here than I would be if I was
ever so slightly,
shooting
yes.
the man himself.
As you call in a shot, yeah.
Yeah, but that's hence the advantage, and hence why I'm not calling sharpshooter on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very bad at maths. 33.
Definitely hits the collar.
Yeah. So damage?
Yes, please.
I happen to have portioned out a small bag of d8s for just such an occasion.
Okay.
Six, 12, 20, 22, 27, 30, plus 9, 39 damage to the collar.
39 damage to the collar. Okay. As again the lance of light flies from the rifle, you can see it burn some of Zeus's beard away. Like a chunk of beard, almost a window straight through his beard towards his neck. You see the lance of light strike the collar. The collar is a mixture of kind of like silver and bronze. You can see runes worked into the bronze in silver that's raised up from the collar. And as the antimatter beam hits it, it does just begin to scorch it. And you can see a crack start to form in the collar.
Reload.
Okay.
One grit point, Deadeye shot, same again.
Cool, go for it.
That is only 26.
26 does hit.
Excellent.
Roll for damage.
Will do. Okay. 7, 14, 21, 24, 28, 29, 38.
38 points of damage.
Mhm.
Again, the beam hits once more, almost lancing straight through the same hole in Zeus's beard that you made previously. It strikes. A web of cracks now appears around the collar. And bits actually start to fall off it, and you can see where those bits fall. There is a crackling magical energy that kind of winks in and out. It is still holding on, but you have done an incredible amount of damage to it.
Action surge.
Okay.
Deadeye. So reload and then Deadeye shot again.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 25.
25.
Hit.
Yeah.
Uh, 7, 13, 18, 24, 28. Same again, 38.
Okay. This time, as the beam of light hits the collar, it explodes. Shards of metal sent flying in all directions. You see for a moment, almost instantly, the light in Zeus's eyes wink out. And again, you hear Hephaestus chuckling in the background.
He was a storm, chain, and control. Now,
And the wind in the room starts to swirl and pick up speed. You've got an action left, I think?
I have an attack left,
Mhm.
which I'll use to reload.
Cool. No worries.
And then I will. Where's roll 20? It's gone. I'll make my way around the construct this wise, not leaving his range.
Okay.
I will drop to one knee, and I will say, Almighty Zeus, I beseech your aid. There are those here who have sought to control and defile your mighty presence. We are sorely in need of your assistance in defeating these traitors. I think you're muted, bro.
There is no response.
Okay.
End your turn.
Mm.
Okay. And who's up next? Oriana.
Yeah. Think we could use some backup. So, Arya, I am going to utter some foul words and summon a greater demon using the crown.
Okay.
I forgot
I am
about
just going through the monster manual like you would not believe.
No, I just forgot about. I forgot to make a token for the 1,000 different demons and fiends that Charlie could possibly
Well,
summon.
it's large. It's large.
Okay.
a large boy, please.
Hopefully I can summon him so he's sort of between... Either between Ace and I, or in front of me. Like
Okay.
up. So it's in contact with the Cyclops.
Okay. Let me... Give me a moment. Have I got... Yeah.
Wherever you can squishy in a large character. It's probably going to have to be around to the side and back of the Cyclops.
And...
Do you need to know what I have summoned?
I do.
It's a Balgura.
Okay, that picture does not in any way, shape, or form resemble a Balgura. However...
No. Do you want me to send you the character thing? The sheet
No,
for
it's fine.
It's in the chat. Its stats box are in the chat for you.
Cool. Okay, so we have a Balgura.
Yeah.
The spell Summon Greater Demon, does it act on the same turn as yours?
No, it gets an initiative of its own.
It's an initiative of its own. Okay.
I can also
Manual
give it a
entry.
command at the end of which is not my action, so I can give it a command now. Which is the command is attack the Cyclops.
Give me a second. I need to very quickly find a Balgura.
Balgura. Giant angry red gorilla looking thing.
How do you spell it?
Bal?
B-A-L.
Yep. Gura. G-U-R-A.
Why the hell isn't it?
Oh, it's B-A-R-L.
Bal.
Bal.
There we go.
Balgura.
Okay, cool.
Oh, gorilla.
I'm just gonna pop that in. Cool.
And then I'm going to... I'm not going to move away because I'll get an attack of opportunity against me and I am small.
Give me a second. Hit point 68. There we go.
Or should I? I should move away. I am going to move away. I'll take the attack of opportunity, but I am going to move away.
Roll initiative for it.
Can't it just go after me?
So +2.
+2, 11.
11. Okay. Cool.
I was... Yeah, so 5,
Go.
10, 15,
Right.
25, 30. I'll move to there. Because I actually want to get closer to Zeus.
Okay.
Yeah, so I give it the command
That's
attack
my
the
one
Cyclops. I've moved away. But also I want a bonus action give Bardic Inspiration to Ace again.
Cool.
Because you know I'm gonna have awful rolls.
They just add, they add a little something for you. It's just a little seasoning on your, on your roll.
Did you roll your wisdom saving throw, Charles?
I did not.
Can you roll your wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
This is not the one we want to get wrong.
15?
15.
Yeah. I can't remember what my save is.
Okay.
Oh,
So, as the demon is summoned, and as part of the magic, you command it to attack the Cyclops. Your
Did you have the
vision.
bonus for being close to Ace?
Shit. I was 1 off, the DC was 16.
Did you add the bonus for being close to Ace?
Yeah, you're close to Ace. You're within Ace's
yes.
circle of influence. So
Oh, yeah, I was,
+4
yeah.
or something?
So I'm
It's,
fine, yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
It was
you
only
are
a
fine.
20.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
Fine. Remembering that your crown is cursed. But yes, so you start to see the fires of the 9 hells. And for all of the rest of you, Oriana does grow like a foot taller. Their skin once more becoming that bright, fiery blood red. And the crown on their head begins to light. So you can see flames licking up from the crown as the spikes on it appear to grow larger as well.
Can I also speak to Zeus?
Yeah. Something
just
very
wanna-
quick.
Yeah, I just want to say you know me.
Okay.
Because he does know me. He has seen me before. I've changed, but he would recognize me.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Zeus then, now, begins to scream.
oh no.
Oh God. I'm going to regret getting this close to him.
As they begin to scream, the wind in the room does pick up and start to rush around you like you were caught in a tornado. I am going to need everybody to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, and I'm not in the advantage circle.
Else.
I'm flying. Do I get disadvantage on this?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
I'd expect to, yeah.
Saving throws, silly.
This is going to really hurt. 7.
Was
Okay.
it +4 for Ace's
+4.
aura? 25 then.
Okay.
Hang on. I have something. I have so many things. Why did I multi-class?
Welcome to my world.
Okay. And
Okay, it wouldn't help. I was hoping I could do something to help Ace, but I rolled a 14.
so you rolled a 14.
Yeah, I had bend luck and I was going to try and use it for dice, but it's
Okay.
it's only 1d4 you add to it.
Okay.
Yeah, my slippers feel so bad.
Oriana,
Yeah.
you are picked up by the wind and moved 30 feet across the room.
Woo!
You do not impact anything. However, roll me an acrobatics check to keep your footing as you land.
Advantage because I'm used to flying and landing.
Because I'd say if your wings are flared, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. They're permanently flared. You've seen the size of those bad boys? Oh, I'm glad I had advantage on that. Acrobatics check, yeah?
Yeah.
20.
20.
Yes.
You do manage to land somewhat gracefully in the rushing wind and not take any damage. Dice.
That's nice because the other dice was a 1.
You were flung 30 feet across the room from where you were as well. Make me an acrobatics check. Or an athletics, it's up to you.
Who's this, sorry?
Dice.
You.
Me, right.
But you've also
Athletics.
used to flying now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, do I get advantage? Because I was already flying? Or is that worse?
Yeah, you got your wings.
Okay. Oh, with advantage for acrobatics, 22.
Oh, okay.
I got an actual
Advantage because we're used to being flung around.
You are
disadvantage would have been 4.
you are slammed into the ground. However, your guardian armor, the wonderful construct or the wonderful ability of you to make it very effective armor. You were slammed into the floor, but you do manage to hold your footing and not take any damage. Ace, what was your save?
20.
20. Both you and the Reverend then manage to hold your footing. The Cyclops does not. But the Cyclops is just slammed into the pillar next to it.
Do you want me to do the Balguras?
No, I've got the Balguras.
My character.
How dare.
What are you doing, my fluffy boy?
So the Cyclops ends up taking 6, 9, 12, 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it is slammed into the pillar behind it. Go. And the Balgura holds their footing and is not moved by the wind.
That's my fluffy boy.
With you all then, well, some of you then tossed around by the wind, Zeus is going to move. And I'm going to need the Reverend and Ace to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Dexterity, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was an alright one. Sorry. 24.
20.
Oh no, not 24. What the
No,
fuck am I on
21.
about? Yeah, 17 plus 7. So that would be
24.
24. Okay, maybe it was.
21 for me.
I swapped.
Don't forget you've got Bardic.
Zeus is now raging.
I thought 24 would be alright.
24 is alright. Throwing their arms about, just completely not in control of their actions, but you do see this kind of thunderbolt coalesce in their hand as they cast it at you, and you both kind of dodge out of the way. You do still take 31 points. No,
Whew.
sorry, 15 points of thunder damage, both of you.
God, that's
Do I even
that's a
take
bit more
thunder
like
That was
it.
a big mistake there, Bri.
That was a bit of a mistake. I'm sorry.
I have resistance to thunder, so...
You
no?
do.
7.
So you take 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay. I refuse. No.
Just a quick question: is Zeus a humanoid?
No.
Damn it.
It's human shaped.
Yeah. It's got 2 legs, 2 arms, a head.
All right. I'll go by the monster grading. A humanoid and a celestial are not the same thing.
Yeah, alright. I'm out of ideas.
Okay. Okay. That is though the end of Zeus's turn. Ace.
Okay, so... I wanted to double check something with you.
Okay.
Sorry, my throat is like... I took a chug of squash just now and it's like killed me. I wanted to check, because I've got a 6th level marked under Molnir for the single charge, but what charge does that come?
Oh, give me a second. Bring up Mjolnir. Mjolnir gives you the ability to cast many different spells. Animate objects, call lightning, chain lightning, fabricate, heat metal, magic weapon, mending, shatter, and destructive wave. Each one of these takes 1 charge, but cannot be used again until the next dawn.
Okay, but I can still use the... Is it like the additional like lightning or thunder damage with Molnir? And like he's still okay to use after using the charge up?
That is fine.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to know what was up with that.
What the charges were. Okay.
Okay. But the... Yeah, because so far it's just Zeus and the Cyclops that have been strumming damage at us, isn't it?
Oh well. Hephaestus threw the fireball.
Yeah, Hephaestus threw the fireball, but he's like way away from me. I can't reach him. I'm going to try and finish off this fucker first. I'm not going to use the charge on him though, because I want to save that. I just wanted to double check. So I'm going to use a branding smite on the Cyclops at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I will roll to hit on that. That is a 19 plus whatever the fuck.
It definitely is.
Yeah. So for that then, I said branding, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 7 radiant damage.
7.
Yeah, for
Okay.
radiant damage. And then for Mimi, for the bludgeoning, it's going to be 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sorry, I've got to flip through like 3 different dice menus to do this. What am I doing? Right, and then 3d10 it was, isn't it, for the
That's
other
right.
one?
Thunder or lightning?
Let's go lightning. Nice frizzy one for him.
Okay.
That's 8.
8.
Yeah, lightning damage.
With one almighty swing of the hammer, then, you do just smash through the torso of the Cyclops.
Good.
And whatever mechanism seemed to be powering him inside where his heart would normally be, you see this glowing kind of blue crystal just shatters as you knock it across the room. And the Cyclops just falls to pieces on the floor next to you.
Yeah. And there's nothing left of the crystal, it's done with.
It's just dust as it flies off after being struck by Mjolnir.
With that, then, I'm going to call to Oriana and say, check for a crystal on Zeus.
Okay. You got a second attack?
Yes. Who is the closest baddie to me now?
That would be Zeus.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to him. Am I? Oh no, they're 5, aren't they, the squares?
Yes. I just want to throw this out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not oft mentioned in D&D.
Yeah.
You don't have to kill people.
I know, we just have to
No, but what I mean is, if you want to call your damage to be beating them to unconsciousness instead of killing them, you can.
Oh yeah, so pull my blow so that it's not like even if I roll like really badly, like really good damage.
All it would do is just knock them unconscious. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my boots so that I'm midair. I'm not gonna be on the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna move myself a little closer. So yeah. Who's next to me now? Rev.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry. I still see 2 of him on my map, so this is why I'm asking. But yeah, so I'm gonna move myself there and can I throw Millia? Are we using Marvel physics on this? Come back to me.
We're actually using the physics of the weapon that I homebrewed this on, and yes.
Oh, he does come back if I throw him. Okay. Yeah. Can I throw him then at Zeus to try and incapacitate him?
Absolutely.
Cool.
And it is the same to hit.
Nice. Yeah, so 13 plus 14 on that one.
Hits.
Yeah. And that is 17 for bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then let me just get the other city menu up to do that one. So I don't have lots of dice on my desk because the cat will eat them.
Are you bringing up the d10s?
Yeah.
Yeah. As it strikes,
okay.
And the thunder and lightning damage kind of stays on Zeus as the hammer just strikes and flies back to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
He just absorbs it. And you see the bruise on the side of his face that you just struck begin to heal. Roll me the 3d10.
Okay. Oh, I don't know whether I want to. Let's just do thunder on that. That's 8.
8.
I think. No, did it not?
You
I've not done it right. Oh, sorry, one sec. It repeated the last thing, so did it. 12, sorry.
12, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you see the bruise left by Mjolnir, flare up. And then as the thunder damage is absorbed by Zeus, the bruise just disappears.
Okay. Not a fan of that. Right. Gonna do something a little potentially risky. gonna shout out to him and say I am Thor's kin.
What you said, I am foreskin.
No, not Thor's kin. Thor's kin, as in his nibbling.
Make yourself right.
I was trying to be dramatic, okay?
Okay.
A lot of codeine in my system right now. Yeah. So I am Thor's nibbling, if that's a word in D&D.
Yes.
So close to your kin. Do you really want to hurt me?
Do you really want to hurt me? Okay. Is that the end of your go?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my go.
Okay. And there we go. Okay. Next up is the Balgura.
Which is not going to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Because the Cyclops
it can only
is gone.
attack. Yes, and it'll only attack something that's hurt it, or I tell it to. It might make its way over to me, since it's under my command.
Give me a second. Let's have a look at...
It can move 40 feet.
You issue no command. No? It doesn't need to?
No.
Doesn't want
No,
to?
it's perfectly happy where it is. Yeah, it does fuck all.
Is that the end of its turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to make a charisma saving throw.
I think a summon
well?
demon will keep attacking.
No, it's literally anything that attacks it, or I tell it to.
If you issue no command, it spends its turn attacking any creature within its reach that has attacked it.
Okay.
Ooh. What's your spell save DC?
I don't
like
know.
the sound of that.
I don't know. What
It's at the top of your spell list. Maybe.
Oh.
It's 19.
It has a -1 to its charisma.
Mm.
I rolled a 19.
That bitch is mine.
So it fails its save this turn.
I should really learn this guy's name. I know his name, he rolls at disadvantage.
That is the end of his turn.
Good luck.
Hephaestus. Once more then, you see a split in the fire as Hephaestus looks on at you. And he smiles. And you see who's... Oriana's closest. There we go. He hurls, not a fireball. This is not the spell. This is not the small pinprick of fiery light that explodes into a huge conflagration of flames. He literally reaches into the forge behind him and picks up a massive glowing coal and launches it at you.
Okay.
That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do against that.
You take 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And any of the fire damage, then you completely ignore.
Just gonna scream, you can't burn me, bitch.
He then chuckles once more and stares at you, Reverend.
I see you still have toys to play with. Let us see.
And again, there's this massive burst of arcane energy from the forge behind him. Rev, please make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh yeah, intelligence I'm spectacular at.
Buddy, if I could lend you some, I would.
You get the +4 because you're next to Ace.
I do. Which makes that in total 16.
16.
Yeah.
Holding the weapon then, aiming at both Zeus and Hephaestus as you see their face appear in the flames behind them. The hum of arcane energy in the loaded gun in your hands just disappears. It feels almost lighter, as any warmth from the magic that suffuses it just gone.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 13, -1 for my intelligence saving throw, +4 for
So 12,
a
13, 14, 15,
16 total.
And what was the save out of curiosity?
19.
I could do bend luck. But you'd have to roll a 4.
Well, I'd have to roll
That's
a
a
3.
Well, it's a D4.
Yeah, so I'd have to roll a 3 or a 4. That would take
Okay,
it to
well,
20.
I use my reaction and bend luck.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 3.
Okay. You see Oriana just kind of wink at you from across the room.
After screaming at him, you can't burn
Yeah.
me. Like, no, you don't get to break his shit either, okay?
And the hum of energy does return to your gun.
Nice. Thank you, babe.
Fucking bards.
Festus.
That is the end of Hephaestus' go. They now look at you, though, Oriana. And he's not happy. Dice.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, I just spent 10 minutes getting our children to go to sleep. Right. What the hell are we doing? Who are we fighting?
Gods.
Must get surely
Everyone, just
Millie gets
everyone.
inspiration for getting your children to go to sleep.
Well, they're in the bedroom.
They have
One of them has
inspiration,
given
but
up
they
and
never
gone
use
to
it.
bed. I actually have inspiration, and I could have used it for the roll for the armor, but I don't think it would have worked. Because unfortunately she was a bit rubbish. Mentally. Where am I, Rich? Oh, I'm all the way over there. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
The storm
Can
winds
I-
moved you.
Can I fly in a straight line behind those pillars? I can, can't I? Because those pillars... How wide are they? How many squares wide? The ones I'm next to.
1.
Well, apart from the one that's clearly 2, Rich. Right. So, fine. I'm going to fly 70 feet. To there.
So you're going to use your full movement.
And my action to move
Okay.
as well. So, middle of the steps. Okay. Good. And that is it.
Okay.
I know that's not a very exciting turn, I'm sorry everyone. But
Okay.
I need to get to the other end.
Okay.
It's really far. Like, that is a long flight.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
Yep, very exciting, but it was.
Cool. And roll. Okay. Thor once more screams in agony, but the scream now is more like a wail. It is so weak. He falls, now laying on his side. Still trying to pull against the chains, but there's no strength left in his arms. Back to the top of the round. Reverend.
Okay. Don't know. I'm gonna take another shot at Thor's chains. See if maybe the other shit that Hephaestus has been doing has distracted him from protecting those.
Okay.
Regular shot. Loads. 29.
Again, the shot rings out, and the glow of invulnerability reappears. And it glances off. You can see the bright glow of the bracer through the flames from Hephaestus.
Okay. I don't have a shot at Hephaestus at the moment, so I'm going to move here. Reload with one attack,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take. I'll make an. It'll be another Deadeye. Oh no, that just makes it flat. Yeah, well, I'm still going to take it.
Okay.
Fuck's sake. 22 to hit Hephaestus.
22. 22 does hit.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Yeah. Okay. 8, 16, 22, 24, 26, 28, 37.
37 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hephaestus screams from behind the flames. And you can see after the strike, both of their arms raised in anger and pain. One of their arms appears to be withering. Even in the silhouette, his huge form, one of the arms, the arm you just struck, appears to be withering to nothing.
Okay.
It is necrotic damage from the antimatter rifle, right?
No force.
Fuck it, I've done it now.
Oh no, it is necrotic. You were right.
And yes, antimatter. Yeah.
Yeah, necrotic. Yeah.
So yes, it would appear potentially he is weak to the damage of your weapon.
Interesting. I will call that out.
Okay.
To say that necrotic damage appears to necrotic energy is particularly painful to this son of a bitch.
Okay. Is that the end of your go? No? Reload?
No, I don't have another attack to reload with.
Oh yeah.
Bonus actions. Take a second wind. Regain some hitty points. And that then will be the end of my go, yes.
Okay. Next up, we have Oriana.
Charlie
Maybe
has...
can you
Yeah.
swap with me, please?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely I can. I was just going to take your turn for you, but I can do that.
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Rich, we could take a break for 10 minutes and come back.
Yeah. We can take a quick break.
Yeah.
See if
Should
it
we take a
works.
break? Yeah.
Cool. We're going to take a quick break then. I know where we are. Oriana's up. So we will be back in about 10-15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hello, we're back. Sans Oriana, but Greg is going to run Oriana, at least for the remainder of the fight. So yeah, it is Oriana's go.
Oh, great. Good, because I definitely know what spells she has really well.
We've got time.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
It's okay.
It'll take me a minute. I'm sorry to everyone watching. I've literally just sat down and been told I'm controlling this character, and I
That's
don't
okay.
know what to do.
That is fine.
Oh, good. Have we hit Hephaestus with fire so far?
No.
It's not going to do anything, though.
You can infer that probably not.
Does the crown have anything necrotic?
Yes, but not. But I don't have enough charges.
Ah, because of the demon, right?
Yeah. Most of what Oriana has is saving throws as well, which I suspect he's going to be legendary resistance out the ass. Where is Oriana on the battlefield? I think I have an idea.
Directly up from Thor.
Directly up from Thor.
Just behind Dice, between the pillars.
If you give me a second, you now have control over Oriana's token.
Is she flying currently? I didn't...
She's not currently flying.
Okay. Her speed is 30. Is it the same if she's flying?
Yes.
Okay, there's no point then. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. 10, 20, 30. Sorry. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. In this space here, I would like to summon a draconic spirit.
Summon draconic spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making me drag everything out now. Cool. Right, summon draconic spirit. Okay.
I'm going to cast that at 7th level. I can't actually use the spell. I'll just remember she doesn't have a 7th level slot left.
I'll take it off now.
And this is going to be a gem dragon, which means that one of the options for damage resistance is necrotic.
Which space where, sorry?
Back to roll 20.
Next to her like that.
No. It's got a 60-foot range, so it was.
Okay. Give me a
10,
second.
20, 30, 40, 50.
You've got a
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Or let's actually put it here, so Hephaestus would have to move.
There. You can move it now.
Actually, I can pop it right next to Hephaestus. That's fine. Is that base contact? I can't tell because large.
Not quite. Hephaestus is just
I
standing
think I
in the
could
middle
put
of
it
his
here
fire.
instead, which would
Yeah,
be
that's fine.
base. Yeah. Okay. So, blah 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 blah.
That was a 7th level spell.
That was a 7th level spell. Correct.
Oriana has no 7th level spells left.
Yes, no left. Correct. Or are you saying she didn't have one?
Oh no, sorry, she has none left now. Yeah.
Okay. Takes its turn immediately after Oriana's.
Cool.
Bonus actions. Call me selfish, but I think. Oh, actually, I don't know if she's got the range for that. Oh no, 60 feet. Probably has.
60
no,
feet
she
to
doesn't
hit.
have the range.
No.
No, I was thinking to hit the rev, but no. Is that dice? There?
Yeah, that's dice.
Yeah. Okay. Bardic inspiration for dice. Do you already have one?
No, it was
okay.
ju- it
Bardic
was
inspiration
just,
for dice then.
No.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So following Oriana's turn, the dragon makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, and it uses breath weapon.
Mm-hmm. So 3 rend attacks
Yes, 3 rend attacks.
and breath weapon. That is a bitch of a spell.
Yeah. Wow, breath weapon sucks ass. Dexterity saving throw for the breath weapon.
Dexterity saving throw.
Charlie's dropped some information in the chat that I just need to check with everyone. You have to give it a command, the demon a command on the action, or it won't attack anyone. Is the dragon concentration? Because the demon is.
Yeah, the dragon is concentration.
Yeah.
And if she stops concentrating on the demon, it doesn't just disappear, it goes fucking haywire, doesn't it?
It does indeed, yeah.
With me.
Because the crown might be different, is the other thing. So it depends what Rich has done.
Hang on.
See, Charlie, I got you. Don't worry.
It will eventually disappear
Yeah,
in 1 round.
in one round.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a d6 rounds, and I just rolled a d6, so it's 1 round.
Okay, I'm fine with that then. Let's go. Let's go dragon instead.
Okay.
Sadly, only the breath weapon is necrotic. So yeah, like I say, I need
You
a
rolled
dex
a
saving.
Yeah, you rolled a 7.
Okay, that's not gonna pass.
Nope.
It is only 2d6, but it's 2d6 necrotic. That's the best I could do. So 2d6 is 9 necrotic damage.
So 18 points of necrotic damage.
Indeed. And then there's the 3 rend attacks as well.
As the necrotic damage hits him, he does scream and shout out.
You told me this would make me more powerful. Why am I so susceptible to it?
You don't see who he's talking to.
I think we have a good idea. So I'll make
think
3
we know,
attack
you told
rolls. Yeah, 3 attack rolls.
Cool.
That's garbage. 9. That's a 21.
Hits.
And that is a 25.
Hits.
So it's just d6 plus some stuff, piercing damage.
Mhm.
That is 15 piercing damage on the first one.
Hmm?
And 12 piercing damage on the second.
Second. Okay. That's the end of the dragon's turn?
That is the end of the dragon's turn.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So, Zeus once more is going to rage. And I'm going to need everyone once more to make me a strength saving throw.
I'm
Everyone.
still flying.
You are? Everyone make me a strength saving throw. The winds are being whipped up. They cover the entire forge.
I'm on the edge of Ace's aura there. Do I count as in it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 26.
14.
I don't think it would matter. I rolled a 25 plus 4, 29.
And for Oriana as well.
Yeah, I'm rolling it now.
Cool.
19.
19. Okay. So, Oriana, Ace, Reverend.
Okay.
You managed to keep your footing. Dice. You are thrown 60 feet further down the room.
Yeah!
But you are cast by the wind to the ground. So again, I need you
Can
to
I
make
roll
me-
the...
Yes.
Okay, it's not the worst I've ever rolled. I have inspiration. I'm going to use it to re-roll.
Okay.
You also have a bardic.
Yep, that wouldn't have helped. What do I add to for the bardic, sorry?
D8.
D8, yeah.
Hang on, let me find my D8s. Yeah, got it. Okay, that's good, that's 7. So, in total, that's 20.
20. You land
total.
gracefully. You take no bludgeoning damage.
Good, okay. Where am I now?
You on looking at the map.
I haven't moved, for me.
Well, you were where the steps were. You were there.
Yeah, you said 60 feet.
Yeah. Oh, you've only moved
25
30.
you've moved me. You've moved me 25, not even
Okay.
30. Oh no, that was... Yeah, there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. And
That's why I thought I hadn't moved.
Okay. Zeus is going to fling out their. There we go. The wind javelin. And that is going to be a. $20 points of damage to you, Reverend.
I don't want to.
20 points of damage to the Reverend. Piercing damage.
Okay.
Zeus is going to rush straight at Ace. And then you see in their hands this huge bolt of lightning appear, but it looks almost solid. And they strike down at you with both hands as if wielding a greatsword. Ace. That is going to be a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
That would hit anyone!
Ace, you take 43 points of damage.
I am effed up.
Okay.
Yeah, Ace is looking effed up.
Go. It's the end of their turn. Ace,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to give myself a little bit of what you call
Long hands.
some health. I currently have 35 left, so I'm just going to chuck that at myself if that's all right with everyone.
Bear with me.
Maybe keep 5 in case someone drops.
Yeah, that's true. I can do 30.
Okay. Just remember, though, that is your entire action.
Oh, for all of it?
No. But using lay on hands is your action.
Rather than a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it and run, and hope you don't take too much of an opportunity attack.
Yeah, because I wanted to try giving some to Thor, but I don't know how that would work. Sorry, just having a small panic. Does it because I was hit out of my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I can't use any buffs, can I?
What do you mean, sorry?
What do you mean?
Can't counteract it with anything because it was out of my turn.
No.
Oh.
That's fine. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a brain melt. Gonna use a Searing Smite again. Oh no, not Searing Smite, sorry. A Branding Smite again on, I guess, Zeus.
Okay.
He's attacking me.
Okay.
Could someone do a... Oh no, I'll have to do it. Yeah, could someone do a d20 for me just because I can't access one right now?
Yeah, sure.
I rolled a 20.
Nice. Natural 20.
Nice. Cool. So that is is that max on the ensnaring then?
You're using an ensnaring strike or a branding strike.
Branding, sorry. Can't get my words.
Bear with me. Branding smite. No, it's just double the dice.
Oh, okay, so it's 3d6. So if I just roll that and then it's just double, is it?
Yes, and obviously all of the damage of the weapon as well.
Yeah. So the radiant damage is 17, so that'll be double that.
Okay.
And then Mjolnir will be for bludgeoning. It's 13, so double that.
Okay.
And then could someone do 3d10 for me? And that's... Oh no, I'll hold that actually because it doesn't do anything to him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Zeus is now looking groggy, messed up from the strike. Do you want to hit again?
Sure. I'll hit him with Mjolnir again then.
So I'm gonna roll a d20.
Yeah.
On it. It's a 1.
The second strike, unfortunately, misses.
Just a bit tired now.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Let me double check in a sec.
You can only move because you use Branding Smite as a bonus action.
Yeah, I know. If I move, I'm going to be out of thing with him anyway. I'm going to have an attack of opportunity from him, so I'll just stick where I am.
Cool. Okay. So, next up, the Balgura is going to attack the only person in the room who has actually hurt him so far, or attempted to affect him, which is Zeus. And he's not going to pull his blows.
We can live with that.
So, That's a natural 20.
Fuck off.
And which means
How does the Balgora want to do this?
so the bite is 10, 15, 18, 22 points of damage to Zeus. And then the 2 claw attacks. Natural 1. But that is going to be a 24. Again, 12, 16 points of damage to Zeus. Zeus is still standing. However, the Balgura now winks out of existence, almost as if he melts into the floor below him in a puff of flame.
Is that because he's like run out of turns? Or...
No, it's because Oriana's not concentrating on the spell anymore.
Oh, I see.
So it is now Hephaestus' turn. Hephaestus is going to strike out at the dragon. There we go. Smash into the dragon. Natural 20.
Sure.
Does... Hang on. Crit damage. Go. 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I think the damage is hit points, the dragon's hit points are 50 plus 10 per spell level?
Yeah, so it's 120.
Yeah. Okay, so 37 points of bludgeoning. It takes 11 points of fire.
No, that was enough actually.
11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And a further 17 points of piercing damage as you see the bladed knuckles that Hephaestus is wearing. That's from his first hit.
Sorry. Say those extra things again. I've got the 37 bludgeoning.
11 fire.
11.
17 piercing.
17. Okay.
Second hit.
Oh God, I'm still trying to work out how many hit points it has left from those.
Is a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
The dragon takes a further 18 bludgeoning.
Okay.
12 fire.
Sure.
4 piercing.
Sure. I think it's still up. Yeah, it's still up.
Cool. Dice, you're up. You're muted.
I was breathing.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. How tall are the flames?
15 feet.
Oh, I'm already above that.
Yeah, you can easily
Oh,
see
no,
over
I'm not.
them. But you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
easily
so
fly
give
up
me
and
that.
see over them. You're on the floor at the moment,
Good.
but you could fly up and see over them easily.
Yeah. So I will move 10 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
So to here. And then I will move up high enough to see over the flames and
20
see
feet
down
up.
on Hephaestus.
20 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be fine. And then I'm still within 30 feet of Hephaestus because he's quite tall. He's a tall boy. Right, I can see him.
Yep.
Okay. Can I please have a dex save from Hephaestus?
Dex save, yeah?
I don't know how dexterous a god is. I'm hoping
Not very.
Yeah. I was hoping it wasn't really his thing. Strength was more his thing.
13.
Okay. I would like to put him inside Otterluke's resilient sphere, please.
I wonder where you got the idea for taking that spell.
Actually,
Okay.
it was one that came up automatically for me the next time around, but yeah, I want to cast that on him. because
Okay.
it should cut off all magic from inside, from the bracer, from everything to the collar to Zeus, everything. Well, Zeus is already broken actually, but
Okay.
it should stop the bracer.
Sphere of the... I should have made him huge. Mother. Shit.
Large.
Yes, he is.
I specifically asked how big he was before I even started moving my way down the room.
Okay. So, a sphere of radiant energy encompasses...
I don't think it's even radiant, I think it's force. But anyway, not the point.
I was saying it for flavour. A sphere of radiant glowing energy does completely encompass Hephaestus. Okay? So, a few things happen almost immediately. Okay? The wall of fire in front of Hephaestus slowly begins to diminish and go out. The globe of invulnerability around Thor disappears. Zeus collapses back onto the floor,
Better than him hitting people, fine.
just as if a puppet with his strings cut just drops. What would you like to do?
Panic, I can't get back down there. Can I see anyone next to Hephaestus at this point?
Apart
can see
from the spirit
dragon.
dragon, no.
Fine. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's much I can do as a bonus action at this point. Yeah, I'm just going to activate the Guardian Armor's defensive field and gain 15 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Just as a thing. And that is it for my turn.
Okay.
But it's a good turn, and I'm happy with it.
Very good turn.
Okay. Thank you for the raid. Carry on.
Here we go. The chains around Thor's wrists fall off, but they collapse there, unable to move, breathing incredibly weakly, with their eyes closed. Reverend, what would you like to do? You're muted. Sorry.
That's alright. I will... I'll prepare a reaction to fire the antimatter rifle at Hephaestus
Okay.
if the sphere drops.
Okay. And what would Ariana like to do?
Ariana have a health potion on her she can pour into Thor.
I think if Ariana has the means for getting health back, she's gonna need it herself.
Yep, good point.
I get the sense from how this has all been set up that we're not going to get a lot of help from Thor.
Yeah.
I think Ariana will give herself a 5th level healing word.
Okay.
I need you to put the healing on.
Okay. 5th level
bear with
healing
me.
word.
Yeah. I will roll 5d4.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find any fucking D4s. Why D4's the hardest ones to find in a
Just
drawer
slam
full
your
of
hand
dice,
down.
you know?
Slam your hand down and it'll hurt, and that's where they are.
The whole drawer is full of dice. I'm just going to roll the 2 that I have.
Okay.
That's 2 4s, so 8.
Hmm.
That's a 4 and a 1, so 9, 13, and that's another 4. So 17 plus 6, 23 points of healing to Oriana, please.
23 points of healing to Oriana. Give me a second. Just need to refresh Oriana's page. It's got the right on there. 23. Go.
I think. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. She's within 60 of him. Let's say Oriana moves here as well.
Okay. Is that the end of Oriana's go?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she'll prepare a reaction. Just to toll the dead if Hephaestus becomes available.
Problem? Ace.
I'm sure she has toll the dead.
Yes.
She does.
What would you like to do?
I would like to go over to Thor, if I may.
Okay.
Yeah, and try to give him some hit points.
You can get to Thor, but you need to use your full action.
What, to get to him?
Yeah. You can't get close enough to use lay on hands.
Okay, that's fine. I will then. Yeah, I'll just get to Thor and see if he can make any response to me. Can I see anything on him like that would resemble one of the crystals?
No. Roll me a quick perception check.
Okay.
Well, someone roll a d20 for him.
No, I got perception check. I can do that.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so that was a 6.
Okay. For what you can see, Thor is practically dead. There's very little life left in them. There's no crystal or anything you can see. There is a burn scorch mark around their wrists.
Yeah.
Their breath is very, very shallow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm just going to stay with him for this time then, since I don't have any bonus actions that I can do, really. Can I prepare to strike if anyone tries to attack me while I'm with him?
Yes, you can. If anyone comes near you or near enough to you to attack, you can hold your action. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to, well, hold an action to hit if I can.
Dice. You can see the globe wobbling in front of you a little bit as Hephaestus begins to rage inside it. However, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
As you are now near Thor, watching out for further dangers, the world begins to quiet. As you look around, the Reverend, bringing their weapon up to aim, moves as if in a dream. They are moving incredibly slowly. You turn your head full speed. You see your friends behind you. Oriana waving her hands before her, preparing to cast the spell. If Hephaestus reappears, you can see the concentration grimace on Dice's face as they hold to Otiluc's resilient sphere. but your attention is drawn to your hand, to Mjolnir, who seems to vibrate. There is danger. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a bright flash of dark green light. There are 2 beams, well, kind of piercing balls of dark green light. And behind them, they trace a gaseous kind of substance that swirls, and it's almost as if you're watching jellyfish kind of make their way quickly through the water in bursts. One of these green balls of energy is heading towards Zeus. Another of these green balls of energy is heading towards Thor. You know, you are gifted instantly with the knowledge that using Mjolnir, you can stand in front of one of these beams of energy. You can take the hit. Would you like to stand in front of Zeus or Thor?
Oh, stand in front of Thor, my boy.
Okay.
Definitely the choice he'd make.
I am going to need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's see if the algorithm gods are nice to me. Is it dexterity, you say?
Dexterity saving throw.
That's an 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. You do save.
Yay.
However, you still take damage.
Yeah. I guessed I would.
With me. So. And level 9 would be.
Leave me hanging.
I know the look of thought on his face.
One of the
is
digital
intense.
dice has been caught on another one of the digital dice, and
You rolled a
You're telling
digital
me the
dice and
digital-
it's cocked.
yeah, it genuinely they get cocked against the edge of the screen if they're caught on another dice, and they just go.
That's ridiculous.
Okay,
Roll physical dice, you fucking loser.
I don't have 16d6.
You don't have pardon?
Ace.
I kind of hope that was a whole lot of fucking ones.
You take 100 points of force damage.
Oh yeah, I'm fucked. I am 0 right now.
As both of these beams hit you.
Both. I took Zeus.
No, sorry.
as well.
As one of the beams hits you, and the other hits Zeus.
Yeah.
The rest of you.
Sorry, that was the halved value, was it?
Mhm.
Okie dokie. That's wild.
16d6.
Mm-hmm. This is why I said there better be a whole bunch of ones.
I'm just going to see if I've got 16d6. Carry on.
I
You
definitely
definitely do.
With half that, it can't fucking be 16d6. Average value for that is like 64.
Yeah, but
And you're telling me that you rolled
what
so
was
much
plus?
that halved it was 101.
What's the plus on it, though?
That's
It's not.
fucked.
It's not halved. It's
Oh.
the effect of the spell on a. Oh, hang on. No, I
just rolled
apologize.
16d6
I
and got
apologize.
60.
I apologize. I apologize. You take 50 points.
There we go.
I was going to say,
That seems more reasonable.
still dead.
Yeah, but, you know.
more reasonably dead.
Yeah.
I
It
apologize.
wouldn't make a difference.
I-
And
but-
the effect on your
actually-
character isn't important here. The,
No,
the important
it
thing
actu-
is that we're being pedantic
No.
about numbers.
It actually doesn't make a difference. As
Shit
the
on
spells,
my dick, you
the rest of you, as the spells hit Zeus
Disintegrate.
and Ace,
Yeah.
because Ace stepped in the way, the rest
Right.
of you have just enough time to turn
Right.
as Ace begins to blow away and turns to nothing but dust.
Where
As
did
does
the
Zeus's
spell
fall.
originate?
Where did the spell originate? You see a purple portal here,
God, I'm so far away from it.
and a cloaked
Yeah.
figure
I suppose.
steps back. I told you not to get in my way. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Go
And
fuck
they
yourself,
step back into the portal and disappear.
So sorry, Ace blew away?
And Zeus.
I'm only going to say this once. Someone has got their phone on their desk.
It's bright.
That was me. Sorry.
Sorry, it's always bright. Sorry, but Ace passed the roll, didn't they?
Yeah. It doesn't matter, they were reduced to 0.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing we can do about that.
Anyone know anything about the afterlife in
You.
Norse mythology?
You!
In Norse mythology? I know Greek mythology.
Maybe Thor?
I mean, are we still in initiative?
You are still in initiative. So, Dice, you've just
Yeah?
watched your friend be disintegrated, and Sepsis step through a portal and disappear. The portal is now gone.
Well, I'm just gonna make like a goldfish over here. What do I know about disintegration? Do I know anything about it? Just, I know this isn't relevant to the current combat. I'm just
roll me.
curious.
Yeah, you're stressed out. Your friend has just been disintegrated. You want to think about this.
Yeah,
Roll me an
that's
Arcana
okay.
check.
Well, that is my area of expertise. Yeah. So that's 28.
Okay. You know quite a lot about disintegrate. For a start, as you are concentrating on Otilic's Resilient Sphere, you know it is the only spell that can destroy it.
Yep.
Secondly, you do see you know a disintegrated creature is just reduced to a fine grey dust. The only way they can be restored to life is by means of a true resurrection or a wish spell.
Or reincarnate.
Nope. True resurrection or wish.
So not impossible.
Not impossible.
Okay.
We know some gods.
We know some gods. More importantly, we know a lot of priests. Okay.
Dice, how long are you going to hold this sphere here?
I can hold it for 1 minute at a time. I can hold it for a second minute, but not long. Is Thor dead?
You can see that Thor's chest still rises and falls slowly. You also see, I apologize, you also see Mjolnir just kind of lying on the floor next to Thor, along with Ace's armor and all of their magical items. Yes, Orion. Yes, Chandra.
True resurrection requires you to touch the creature that died.
Mm-hmm.
We need the dust.
Somebody get a broom.
Where is...
Dice and then just...
Can you ping
We
where
don't have
Ace
them.
was, please, Pray?
Where Ace was...
Yeah.
Ace was... there. Fortunately, there's no wind whipping around the room anymore, so the dust is gonna...
Can we
Breathing in Ace.
It's all
can we say like what we want to do over the course of the minute rather than playing this out round by round?
Go for it.
Does that make sense?
Go for it.
Okay, well I want to reload
Okay.
my antimatter rifle first of all. And over the course of 2 rounds, I'll make my way over here. I want to try and pick up Mjolnir and place it into Thor's hand.
Okay. As you attempt to pick up Mjolnir, it is impossible to move. However,
In that case, I will try and move Thor's hand to Mjolnir.
as you look towards Thor to try and move their hand, you see them now almost as if they are sleeping. They look quite content. Their musculature has returned. And as you concentrate on them, their eyes open. Who sacrificed themselves for me?
Your disciple Ace.
The child of my brother?
Yes.
And there is a rage in his eyes as he picks himself back up to his feet and hoists Mjolnir in his hand. Where is he?
In the sphere, and I will gather up the dust as well as I can into a pouch.
Okay. And
I know it's not funny.
Thor stalks over to the sphere.
I will, just completing my minute, I'll move over here to a pillar and hike the rifle onto my shoulder.
Okay. Oriana.
I'm going to cast Eyes of the Grave.
Eyes of the Grave, okay. As you look about, Ace is nowhere to be seen. However, behind the sphere, you see a couple of ghostly apparitions. And as you concentrate on them, they kind of become much more substantial. And there are, chained to the forge. And up until now, you hadn't really noticed with what was going on, the massive wall of fire in front of you. But the billows are constantly going up and down. Constantly reheating the forge, pumping cold air in. You see chained to the billows, the spectral forms of 2 Leonin. One, a grizzled older gentleman, and one, a much smaller, more kind of lithe, but no less strong, female Leonin. And as you look at them, even though the female Leonin has much less of a pronounced mane than the male, you would imagine the Reverend favoured their mother, from the looks of them.
Can I get over to them? And is there a way I could free them?
Roll me an Arcana check.
18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you walk over, they are very simple chains. But they are spectral. They are made out of the nether. Of course, Hephaestus, being the god of the forge, would have the knowledge of how to create a chain out of any material. But you being a follower and a favourite of Hades, with your abilities, as you reach out and touch the chain, it is substantial to you. It is see-through, but as you feel it, it's just like a normal chain. And as the spectres look at you, close your hand on the chain, and it breaks. The chain disappears, the manacles around their wrists disappear. They look at you. They look across the room at the Reverend. They smile, and they both nod to you in thanks. And then, with a look of terrifying rage on both of their faces as they pull back their lips and snarl and bare their claws and teeth, they both move to take position on either side of the sphere.
I wonder if there's a way I can make it that the Reverend can see them.
As you think that, their forms become even more solid to you. Dice, Reverend, you see two Spirit Leonin, very familiar to you, Reverend, form and appear next to the sphere on either side. I don't think we need the battle map anymore. There we go.
No, we're about to beat the ever-living shit out of Hephaestus.
Dice, what would you like to do with your minute while you were concentrating?
And two ghosts suddenly appear next.
So, as a reaction to that, I'd like to go. D&D Beyond's stopped working. I think I'm just going to stand there and concentrate on the spell and cry.
Okay.
I would like to cry as an action, please. Thank you.
How would you like to prepare for when it drops?
I'm going
Reverend?
to continue to cry.
Reverend, aim at Hephaestus when it drops, and that's
Yeah,
the ready
you
action.
know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dice.
Yeah. I can ready.
Yeah.
action.
I'm going to prepare heat metal for the bracer on Hephaestus's arm when the spell drops. I'm just preparing a spell. I don't have to specify, do I?
No. But it's heat metal,
Yeah.
and he's Hephaestus.
Yep.
Fire.
Look, it's been a long session, and I'm losing the plot.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. All right. Instead, I will prepare shatter
Okay,
for the bracer.
cool. And as it drops, we'll go in initiative order. Reverend, it drops. Hephaestus is there, raging. He too seems kind of shocked that there are now two Leonian spirits, and then turns to look at you all and is surprised to see Thor, healthy and renewed, standing like an inch away from him, holding his hammer aloft. Reverend, what would you like to do?
Am I able to spend grip points?
You are.
Okay. So we're going to do a Deadeye shot. I will take Sharpshooter for this.
Cool.
That is... 15. I'm so bad at maths that 23 minus 5 is 18,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't feel great. So I will in fact take Channel Divinity Guided Strike
Okay.
to add 10 to that 28.
Definitely hit.
Okay, I'll roll the second one as well. Yeah, loads. This is also Deadeye and Sharpshooter, but yeah, it's like 25.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay, so get my little bag o' d8s. Uh, 6, 10, 15, 17, 25, 32, plus 9, 41, plus 10, 51, necrotic damage on the first hit.
So 102.
102.
How would you like to do this?
I'll, as I say, hoist the rifle up to my shoulder, sight down the barrel. I'll say, hey there, you son of a bitch. I came here to get revenge for my parents, my family. But, this one's for Ace. And just let loose this insanely powerful bolt of necrotic energy straight at the center of his chest.
And a hole is punched through him. Straight through his chest. It sends him back into his forge. But even as the
I still
fire...
take the second shot.
Okay.
And still fucking blast him.
Okay.
It does 1,000,000.
Okay. Even then, as you can
more
see...
than last one.
Like laying in his forge, you can see the fire trying to heal him, trying to bring it back. And as he even then tries to rise, the second shot just removes
blast his head off.
head. Yeah. And the fire begins to consume him as he falls apart. There is a rush of spiritual energy that runs then through the temple before quiet returns. All the fires begin to dim and die and go out.
So, can you do anything to help Ace? Or to revive Ace? You look healthier than you did before.
Thor just kind of looks around the room at everyone. I have never been one for the realms of death. I do not know. I have been to... there is nothing I can do.
You can get your shit together.
What about your father?
I have not spoken to him in a very long time.
This
He's
might
still
be the
around?
time.
He's still very much around. We've spoken with him several times.
You hear a voice from the doorway of the temple. You wanted to perhaps have a family reunion? And you turn and striding in, looking healthy, refreshed, is Loki.
Oh, Hades, preserve me. I'm going to go sit on the edge of the forge.
Behind Loki comes Hades.
I may know I know someone who can get a message to...
In a rush of wind, where you all fear Zeus's return, stopping next to you, Reverend, it's Hermes. Looking exactly like the statue you saw in the temple, breathing quite heavily, as if they've just run for a considerable amount of time.
Lord Hermes, I would normally ask more humbly, but in this instance I demand that you do what you can to intercede on behalf of our friend Ace.
Of course, very well. I can do everything you want me to. I will search everywhere. I will have a look for Rodin. Yes, I'll be right back. And he's gone. Hades walks up to you, Oriana.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the verge of flopping back on the forge.
I will start casting Prayer of Healing.
Thank you. I dare to ask, is there anything you can do?
They did not belong to me.
No. I know.
They do not reside
Alas, don't.
in my garden.
That's fair. What about these two? And I point to the Reverend's parents.
Ah, they are the parents of a hero. They deserve.
And a slayer of a god. They did help take down Hephaestus.
Would you like the both of you to run forever on the plains of Elysium? And both of the spectres kind of look at Hades. And they smile. Hades goes to lift his hand, but before they can do so, the female Leonin raises hers and asks for a moment. And they both walk over to the Reverend. And when they take your hand, Reverend, there is warmth there. It is not the cold spirit. There is a comforting warmth as they take your hand. They smile at you and nod. Acceptance of what has happened and what you have done since. And there is nothing but pride in their eyes.
The Reverend is fully crying. Mother, Father, I ask your forgiveness in seeking revenge for what was done to you. I strayed from what you taught me. I became a monster. I have tried to atone, but as you saw, I've fallen back into the ways of violence. I can only hope that this time it was in service of a just cause.
Your father, making no sound, points to the lines of smithed weapons and armor on the wall. And he points to a sword, and then looks at you, and shakes his head. And then he points to a shield, and looks at you and nods. And smiles.
I have not always been a protector, but I hope I can be.
Your mother smiles and kisses you on the cheek. And with that, Hades lifts his hand. And they both stay there, but it's as if you've disappeared to them. They look around for a moment, and only you can hear, Reverend, wind through the tall grass. You can hear the keening of an eagle high above. You can hear the rustle of the grass on their feet as they test it. And they sprint off into the distance, and as they do so, the spectres kind of diminish until they're no more.
I will resume my prayer. Just fully sobbing still. After 10 minutes, it'll be 2d8 healing to everyone who needs it.
I would like to walk over to the Reverend and just place my arm on his shoulder and pat him. But without interrupting.
Yeah, it's 13. I'm only a level 4 cleric. What are you
That's
fucking
fine.
with me?
You know, every little helps.
You still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
only not really.
For a moment then, Ace,
The last thing you saw when you closed your eyes was that green energy flying towards you. And as it hit you, you remember thinking at least Thor was safe. As you open your eyes, crackling flames of a warm fire in the hearth before you. Low ceilings, walls enclosed all around, but a comforting warmth from the earth and the hides that the walls are made from. You find yourself laying on the ground. A large hand reaches down and grasps yours, and you are pulled up by a strength, just by someone completely ignorant of their own strength. They hoist you to your feet.
Grandchild, you have a choice to make, I think.
And you look up into the eyes of Odin. He guides you through a longhouse, but it is impossibly long. The fire in the hearth that when you woke and looked over seemed maybe 10 feet away, as Odin now guides you, is maybe 100 feet further away at the opposite end of the room. The longhouse is lined by tables, but it's a strange perception. As you look, the house seems to be only maybe 40 foot wide, but there are rows and rows of tables, seating for hundreds and hundreds of people. If the room was 40 foot wide, it would be impossible to encompass them all, but it still does. Everywhere you look, it works, until you're only glancing out of the corner of your eye and your perception is skewed to the point where it begins to give you a headache. Odin leads you down the longhouse and seats you at the head of the table and takes a seat next to yours.
Only this chair for someone who has given their life for my son. This is Valhalla, or at least what I have been able to make on this side of the barrier. There are less people here that I would like, but you will be the greatest of them. If you wish to stay.
He points to one side of the room, and there is a light brightens, and it shows a room that wasn't there before. And as it does so, it is a huge bed, covered in incredibly soft furs, blankets, pillows, and all at once you imagine it is the most comfortable bed you've ever seen. Every fibre of your being aches to lay down and rest. But Odin places a horn of ale in front of you.
You have earned your rest. There are very few who can say they have earned a rest as much as you. In fact, I can count them on one hand, and you know most of them.
So,
There is also
yeah, carry on, sorry.
This, and he points to the opposite side of the room. There's no room here, but there is a window. And as you stare through the window, all like raging storms of ice and water begins to clear. And you see the forge with your friends all standing around each other, gods surrounding them. all at a complete loss. The only thing missing from that picture is you.
So the Ace is going to take a really big sigh and look over at Odin and say, I might have earned that rest, but I don't feel done yet.
I am not powerful enough on this side of the barrier to give you the life you had before. I have been cut off from the realms of the dead, so I cannot send you back as you once were. But there is an old spell that I learned hanging from a tree. It was whispered to me by a raven. I cannot send you back as a human, but I can send you back as something more like me.
More like you how?
Holds up his hand, and there is a glow of radiant celestial energy there. You would be forever in service to the gods. Your life would not be your own. But it just so happens that what your gods want right now is the same thing that you and your friends do.
I'd be able to see them again?
You would be able to spend time with them.
To live as I did? Just in
You-
service to the gods?
It would not be life. There are other mortals that I took and chose to serve the gods in this way. And roll a history check or a religion check.
Okay, so
You can do so with advantage because it's your own religion.
okay. So it's just taking me a second. Yeah, so with advantage it's only a 12 on religion.
You know from the stories your father told you, there are very few mortals that were ever taken into service of the gods. Most of them would just die and end up in Valhalla, serving hell. Some taken by Odin, others taken by Freya. Those who did make their way to Valhalla, or those who were chosen to stay with Hel, were either guided or guarded by the Valkyrie. Mortals that Odin chose for that purpose. What do you wish is? Do you want your rest? Your friends will mourn you, but they may also find peace. And they have a great many friends they have made along the way to already aid to them in what they are going to do.
Or do you wish to serve the gods?
If I serve the gods, can I still help my friends?
Yes. But I will call you from time to time, as there will be others that need you.
Okay. I'll serve you. More so than I have done for my life so far.
It is not I that you serve. It is those who die honorably. Those who have lived well. And do not listen to the stories told by the other gods either. I do not only take great warriors and the like to my halls. And as he says that, a girl walks in, maybe 12, 13. She walks in, places another mug of ale down in front of Odin, and Odin bows to her, and she smiles and walks back out. That girl. There was something wrong with her lungs from very young. But she battled through it so that her parents would not be sad at her passing. It was only when the elves finally took them that she had nothing left to live for. But a fight like that, for 12 years, you think a person like that would not be welcome in my home? When you choose with your heart. Do not think, would Odin want them here? It is up to you. And also, and he passes you a key. And on this key it is black iron and there is a skull on it. And as you take the key, it disappears in your hand. You see it appear on the palm of your hand for a moment before it disappears once more. There are those that you can banish also. If you feel that their crimes in life merit the punishment. Are you ready? You look down at your ale, and it's gone. The glass is in your hand. You can't remember sipping, you can't remember taking it. We have drunk. We have deal. I think your friends are missing you.
I think so too.
The rest of you, as you stand there in the forge, patiently waiting for Hephaestus to run around the world looking for Odin, to give word of what you wish to happen. Hermes, that's the one. We don't want Hephaestus. We want Hephaestus to do anything.
He's not doing any running right now.
Hephaestus ain't doing shit. There is a blinding light from the ceiling of the temple. You hear the flapping of wings. Great wings, like a huge bird, a giant eagle or a rock. And as the light diminishes and the corona fades from your eyes, you look up and you see Ace. Completely naked, because you've gathered up all their stuff. However, they are being covered by two huge, bigger than yours, huge white feathered wings.
Ooh.
You're looking.
Millie.
No,
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
not.
That's That was weird. You were silent for a second.
Hi, Ace. You're looking remarkably, alive? Are you
Celestial.
okay?
I don't know if I'd call it alive. But I'm certainly going to be present.
Definitely favoured by the gods, then.
With that very confusing statement, we're going to leave it there for this session. We will pick back up in the middle of this conversation, because you were in the blacksmith of the weapons of the gods. There are many rewards to be gained and to be dealt out to you.
There's also a lot of questions to ask.
There are, but it is 20 past 11, so I'm gonna...
You know full fucking well there's only one reward I'm interested in.
There is a slight issue with the king of the Olympus is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And
Say
like
it,
to
say
many
it, you son of a bitch, say it.
You all level up.
Yeah, of course we fucking do.
Even Ace.
Even Ace.
Even Ace.
Who's experienced more of a milestone in their life than Ace?
It's true.
And I will be amending your character sheet with your new race that I have homebrewed, and I'll obviously give you the lowdown on all the new bits and pieces that your race gives you before next session. So don't worry about that. But yes, Biggie, I should bloody well think so. But yes, we are. That is the end of session 76. Oh, Deluxe Resilient.
Ability score.
Bloody spear.
Again. Ruined your life again.
That's twice.
The second time.
But yes, next time there will be many questions to ask, many answers. Oh, some answers will be had. Probably some more questions. But yeah, episode 96, sorry, not 76. We're almost at 100. We are definitely in the end game now. Does this mean the Rev is the only one without wings now? Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have, to be fair, the Rev does have a mount. It's just we never go anywhere where he can take it.
Yeah.
But your mount can't fly.
It's pretty fucking good though.
Yes.
The man that it can't fly is pretty fucking good.
With those horseshoes, that mount can move a lot quicker than any of you.
The horseshoes, yeah, and the saddle of the cavalier, the mount's okay.
Oh yeah.
If I ever get to use it, you'll be impressed.
The rest of you, if the rest of you were on horses, it would be like you guys all being on rubbish motorbikes and the Rev being on a super bike. Gone. But yes, episode 96. Apart from that, yeah, thank you very much, everyone who's watched. Hopefully, we're not going to have any When Glory Is Not Enough on the channel tomorrow. Monday night is off because we've got 2 people coming back from LARP. Ree is just going to be like elbows deep in a massive Chinese, her words.
I wondered where you were going with that. I really
I'm
did.
still wondering where that's going.
Takeaway. Chinese takeaway.
Right.
And even though Eddie probably would say yes, because he's always up for being in the game, he'd probably pass out halfway through because I don't think he slept for 3 days. So yeah, we're not going to have any Glory's Not Enough tomorrow. Very probably got Fables on Tuesday. I will run Spelljammer this Wednesday. It's been too long. But apart from that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a good time.
Me too. I've died.
But yes.
You got better.
But did you die? Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, M surely did die. Well, not M, Ace. M's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't put any of that into the universe.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
an
right.
AI generated voice. That's why we don't got M's cam on.
But yes.
We've got an AI generated M.
Keep the word
As always, though, thank you very much to those who have watched. Thank you very much to those who will watch. Take care. Stay safe. We love you guys. And we will see you next time.
Good night,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.